So Alabama beats Auburn 24-22 in the new goofy overtime rules that no one likes because we all had too much fun watching LSU and Texas A&M shootout years ago. Man, what an ugly game, but also there's a lot to talk about. We'll start off with the obvious. Auburn's defense came to play. Derek Mason, he might get himself a coaching job in some place that's not a complete disaster like Vanderbilt. He had an excellent game plan. Now he was aided by Jamison Williams being on punt, which is weird. And we'll talk about that. What a weird. I recognize he's on at every game, and then I watched today, and wow, whatever. Okay, so Alabama beats Auburn in 4 overtimes. I'm Zach Cornelius here with the voice of college football, Mark Rogers TV. We're on 3 different channels today. It's my first time being on the main channel, so I'm super excited. Hopefully, we'll have a good conversation here for the next hour or so, talking about what was an incredible Iron Bowl that Auburn fans are going to feel they squandered. They're going to feel like they squandered that one, and they probably did. There was a couple huge mistakes down the stretch that, man, you're going to look at Brian Harsin and Tank Bigsby and Derek Mason, who I just spent, couple seconds complimenting, are going to kick themselves. Let's get right into it. Alabama's game was saved. I see someone just commented it. Game was saved when Tank Bigsby went out of bounds with about a minute. I think it was a minute 47 left. Let me get my phone real quick because I have all these notes. About a minute 47 left. He goes out of bounds. Alabama gets to save their timeout. And the Auburn punter makes an incredible punt down at the where did Chapman down him at? The 2. So if you're the Auburn defense, you've been incredible all day. You got 2. You have to stop them for a minute 40. They got no timeouts, and they have to go 98 yards, and you can't do it. Ja'Cory Brooks with an incredible catch up the right sideline, as you're looking at it, right sideline, and man, that was and then you get to overtime. Alabama scores. Auburn scores. They got to the 4 overtimes, and they got to the 2-point conversion tries, but man, you got to go for 2 there. You have to. I understand Saban not going for 2 when they scored, like some other coaches would, mostly because you're the more talented team. Now you have all the momentum. They can't run the ball on you, and that's all they can do. TJ Finley's walking around on what, a quarter of a leg at that point? I understand them not going for 2, but man, you have to go for 2 if you're Auburn in that first overtime. You have to go for 2. They don't. They get the extra point, mostly also because they had the kicker today, Patton, who's like in his second. He's kicked 2 field goals for today, and he went 1 for 2 last week against South Carolina, and he drilled that 49-yarder. Credit to him. Not an easy situation. Credit to Riker too, with drilling the 38-yarder to tie it. It's just, you have to go for 2 there. And with these stupid new overtime rules, it just ruins it. If you like these new overtime rules, get out of my chat. I'm kidding. But man, it's so fun. And then you watch 2-point tries. You watch 1 play, you watch 2 plays, and then you got to wait 3 minutes as they go to the other side of the freaking field. Just awful.